Hey guys, what's going on? This is not the Fallen Fett, but it's not the Fallen Fett Chronicles, if that makes sense. But this is Marcus. What is up, dude?
Howdy. I was gonna say knee howdy, but I don't know about that one.
Eh,
What's up?
whatever's whatever you like. It's all good. It is all good. So as you can see, the Fallen Fett is away. So we're not on his channel. We're here. But Marcus wanted to do a show still, so I figured, you know what? Let's make it happen. So we're
Let's say
here.
I also want to say thank you to everyone for peer pressuring me to do this. Um, if I wasn't panicking, I think that might be a little more concerning. So I'm definitely panicking with this one, but in a good way. So
Oh, there's
thank
no
you
need
all
to
for coming.
panic. Yeah, there's no need to panic at all. We can, talk about uh, some stuff. There's quite a bit to talk about, and obviously we can talk about our days. That's usually what Ernie does, right?
Yeah, he spends like a good 10, 20 minutes talking about something that made him mad that week.
hmm Yeah, that's usually the gist, and then he does it again on Thursday.
I don't have anything that necessarily made me mad in that sense.
Okay.
Um, like before this, I kind of fell asleep. I had a little nap.
Oh
Um, I felt like a little babushka. I was like wrapped in like 20 blankets. Um, it was great. And then I lost track of time. I looked like like that video of the polar bear that woke up from hibernation, but like
man.
their fur was just like everywhere, and they just
That's
that's
how I feel anymore now with my beard. Like when if I fall asleep, like it's like everywhere. It's all in my nose, and
uh,
it's getting old. This beard thing is getting old. I'm telling you. Ugh.
what was it like? No shave November, no shave December.
It's February, dude.
Ah, oh no.
Yeah, it's been going on a while. It's been going on a while. Uh, you know what? Let's check in with the chat here and see what's going on with everybody. What is going on, everyone? How are you doing? Be sure to hit that thumbs up, share with your friends if you've not already. If you feel so inclined, hit that little money symbol there. That is a super chat. We'll stop what we're doing and read it. And yeah. And the stupid chat is lagging again. So I'm going to have to look at my phone a lot. So if I'm looking down, I'm not trying to be rude, I promise. Um, but yeah, that's going to be what I have to do. What is it? Oh my God, what is that I'm saying? Oh,
I
nice. Nice. All right, let's kick it off here. We got Mark Rose is in the house. Plastic Bubble is here. Rick Jones is also here. Matt Logic is in the house. Adam is here. Hushmigo Gears and Sprocket is here as well. What is up? The Hound is here. Wrestling Hound. What's up, dude? Shelf Presence is in the house. Salacious Crumb is here. Obi-Wan Chingones, what's up? Is here as well. Taco Boy is here as well. What's up, Taco? Oh, the Chain Man Chronicles. I have to go put my chain on, though. We'll have to wait for another time for that. E. McNeil is here. What's up, E. McNeil? Thank you for joining us. Blurred Concepts, thank you for joining us as well. It's No
that
Nuts in Cheney's Beard February. Yeah, that's
that's
it.
horrible.
Yep,
Sorry.
that's Adam. That's Adam for you. So also what I'm going to do, if you would be so inclined to want to join us, I'm going to go ahead and drop the link to join us in the chat here. So if you want to hang out with us for a bit, if you will, it's right there. Lazy Work is here. What is up? Thank you for joining us. Johnny is also here. He says the Cheynee fit. We can just go with the Cheynee. That works, you know.
I was trying to think of like a Star Wars character that fits in with Cheynee. I just can't think of one. Not at the
Yeah.
top of my head, at least.
Yeah, me either. Me either.
But
Trying to think.
speaking of chains, I just feel like if there was like a buddy cop duo between you and Adam, you with giant chains, him with his wallet chain.
Oh, I see where you're going with that. That makes a lot of sense. That
If we
works.
stretched it, if we had like Ernie with his like rat tail on the back,
His his,
his chain like
his
it's
neck
just
rat
like
tail, his
yeah,
back neck rat tail. Yes,
it's like an
his
organic
wonderful.
chain, I guess.
Yeah, his wonderful back neck rat tail.
I don't like
That's the most gross thing that I think we've ever made up here.
that. Speaking of Ernie, like I just realized that this is technically almost the 2-year anniversary of when he left us for Paul, because he left
Oh,
us on February 14th, Valentine's Day.
oh, that's true. That is true. Yeah,
I never forget.
yeah. He bailed out. Yeah, on everybody and everything. Said Paul, Paul, Paul. Yeah, I forgot all about that. I forgot all about that, Marcus.
If
Yeah.
anyone remembers, this is probably the perfect time to spam the chat with tomatoes. Well, actually, maybe not, because that would be directed
No,
towards.
Ernie's not here. Yeah,
Yeah,
that'll hold that for next week.
yeah,
Yeah, save all your rotten fruits and vegetables for next week,
we're
and
coming
then
with a harvest, dude.
yeah, make sure to go hit those farmer markets and stuff and find all of the rotting stuff and be like, I want that. How much is that? I have to throw this at the Fallen Fett. Oh, too good, too good. All right. Let's see here. Chat is no longer lagging, so we're good to go. Link is in the chat. Yeah, I guess this is a part where I would tell a story about um me and my day. I didn't do anything crazy that I got upset about today. So there's that. I took my kid to school and picked her up and made dinner, and yeah, now I'm here. I've been working on stuff, as I'm always working on stuff. There's never enough time in the day. So Stormfire Blizzard is here as well. What's up, dude? It says greetings and salutations. Thank you.
Ooh. Johnny, with your question.
Hmm?
Did you eat anything really good from Johnny Cock?
Oh, there you go. Yeah, sorry the chat's lagging, so I can't bring it up. You can go first. What about you? Did you eat anything really good today?
Like
Yesterday?
really quick, I just had some curry and beef stew.
Ooh,
It's not,
that
it's not
sounds
really
good.
it's not really a common combination, but it was just whatever we had left. Also we have some cake, but I didn't eat any yet. I'm just waiting after the stream to have it. But
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Let me see. We went out to eat the other night and I got a New York strip steak and they cooked it perfectly. Absolutely perfectly. It was juicy and wonderful. Oh man, it was so good.
Is
It
it
was
like a
so
local place or like a
good. Texas Roadhouse. Do they have
nice?
those out in the east?
We did have one in Fenway, but that one closed down. So
Oh,
I think all the other ones are probably like outside of the city.
okay. Yeah, we've got one pretty much in town. So yeah, we frequent there a lot. We like going there. Let's see if I can get these comments to. This is annoying. I don't like this at all. This is something I'm mad about, Marcus.
Is it
Stupid
like a
comments.
StreamYard update or something? That's
Yeah, it's something up. It's a StreamYard issue for sure. Because I can see it on my phone. We got Grumps here. What's up, Grumps? Yeah. So It's starting to get cold here again. It was very windy. It rained. It was super windy last night. Like it even woke me up. It was so windy. Then it started raining, and it was cold and wet and muggy this morning. So I
Yeah.
guess it's getting me ready to go to the East Coast this weekend.
Oh yeah, Toy Fair, right?
Hmm.
What are so I've never been to Toy Fair, but out here like, folks like Unparalleled Universe, you all, the Toy Migos, like talk about what it's like. So what are you like what are some things that you're excited to see there? Or what are some like sort of traditions that you usually do?
Well, for me, New York Toy Fair, this is the first time I've ever gone. Like I've never even been to New York City before, so this is the first time for me. I know Lago and Dario in junior, they all went last year, and I think Lago and Dario went the year before that. So I think this is the third year Toy Migos is gonna be there, but this time I'm gonna go. So
Nice.
yeah, so I have no idea what I'm walking into. It's funny because usually Adam's there, but he's not gonna be there this year. So and he's happy about that. So yeah,
Isn't there a Tamashi Nation store in New York?
there is one in Times Square apparently, from what I've heard. So yeah, I wouldn't mind checking that out if there's time. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff to do for Toy Fair, so we'll be busy with that. And maybe I'll get time to like go look around at some things, but probably not because I'm gonna be trying to like work on videos and get them uploaded and stuff like that. So I still got to dial my laptop in so that it's ready for that.
Hmm.
It's been wonderful having my new computer here. Oh man, I can do so many more things now. All right, there are the comments. Until today, I thought Marcus was in California too. Why does it always change the color? There we go. Um, Rick Jones says at Toy Fair you can't buy toys. You'll have to swipe them. No swiping. No swiping, Rick Jones. Adam says, yeah, this is the first time I won't be there in years. Good for you, Adam. Enjoy your Valentine's Day at home.
So correct me if I'm wrong, but is Toy Fair like comparable to like Designer Con, where it's mostly just like lesser known, not lesser known, but like more independent, like indie brands and things like that?
No, so what it is actually is it's more so of a closed to the public trade show. So ideally what all the companies are doing there is like selling to like Walmart or Target or whatever. So they have their stuff there and it's set up for sales, to sell stuff. It's not necessarily for the public to come in and take pictures and stuff like that. But they do allow press to go in and look at stuff. So
Nice.
yeah, from what I've gathered and understood that yeah, it's for retailers and yeah, like Grump said, Toy Fair is really for buyers and retailers. Trade show, like Cheney said. Yes, yes, exactly. You know
Rick
me,
Jones.
Grumps.
Rick Jones says snag a prototype.
Yeah, I'm not trying to get kicked out of Toy Fair the first day I get there or the first time I go. But yeah, it should be exciting. Should be there's going to be hopefully, some new stuff that nobody's seen there yet. I'm excited to go see what Mattel is showing off. If they're potentially showing off, they just announced that they're doing Turtles and
Mhm.
they are, still have that DC collectors line under wraps. So maybe they'll show some of that, but I don't know. I have no idea.
What else? Do you think
So,
is Jada Toys gonna be there?
no, they won't be there this year.
Okay.
I don't think they were there last year either. So, um, let's see. Yeah, it's not updating. Johnny says, I want to go to Toy Fair, Cheynee. Let me be your assistant. But seriously, dress nice. It's a white collar place. Okay, Rick Jones. Thank you.
I remember Dario mentioning that like some folks were like either he had to dress up really nice or like other people weren't, and it was like confusing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's from what I've heard, it's people can dress whatever, but a lot of people are dressed up, with button ups on and ties and stuff and everything. So I still haven't decided what I want to do because I'm gonna be pretty cold because
Mm.
I'm not used to weather, the weather that's on the East Coast.
Oh yeah.
It's what is it? Let me see. Because it feels cold here right now, and it is 53 degrees here, and I'm cold.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be. I mean, if it's anything like us, it's gonna be like in the 30s.
Yeah, yeah. It'll be yeah, more cold than I'm used to. So apparently it's supposed to warm up in the next couple days about 20 degrees, but it's still cold for me.
Um,
So it
that's
is what it is.
that's almost like what Champa has. I mean, his is like a lot more hot, like down in Australia, but be nice.
Oh yeah, he has opposite weather, so when it's wintertime here, it's summertime there, and vice versa.
Um,
It's funny because when we're all like doing the show and Ernie's complaining about being hot, Chumpa's like on the stream in a hoodie and stuff. It's pretty funny.
he always has like a what was it like hot belly after drinking like Buzz Balls or something.
Yeah, yeah, no, alcohol gives him a hot belly. Yeah.
That's.
So
I mean, I don't drink alcohol, so maybe like be. I need to anticipate that. Like if I ever start drinking.
that's not necessarily a normal thing. That's kind of like an Ernie thing,
It's
with the
me as
hot
a
belly. Yeah, it's kind of like an Ernie thing. It all depends on what you drink too. I mean, you're not gonna get a hot belly from like beer, or a mixed drink or something.
yeah.
So yeah, that is what it is. Yeah, I rarely drink anymore myself. It's very few and far between. I might have one or two. So yeah, I don't plan on getting annihilated this weekend at all. I've got too much stuff to do. That's one of the main reasons why I don't anymore. Is just because the recoil on it is too
Mm.
gnarly. It's like you're just laid out. You feel like crap for like a whole day and a half almost. It's just like, dude, I had like 3 or 4 drinks. What the hell? This is not worth it.
I'm not like I think I moved past my like party phase because I never really did that. I was too much a homebody, if anything. But
Well,
yeah,
it's a good thing for your kidneys and your liver. I'll tell you that
hopefully.
because that yeah, binge drinking is not good on your kidney or your liver or your liver, kidneys or liver. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. All right, now I feel in character. I'm messing up words like Ernie.
Going through my notes real quick.
All right, we have more comments now. Grump says 31 right now, but feels like 19. Oh, okay, that sounds like wonderful weather. Yeah. Stormfire Blizzard, Jamie should get a pilot sweater. That would keep you toasty in New York. Okay. Well, I'll look for that. I don't know if they sell those here. I have, I've got like, warm clothes. So we'll see how they fare on the East Coast, though. We'll see. We'll see what happens. um, but you know what? Let's go ahead and move into the first thing. Yeah. Did you want to talk about what you sent the pictures of?
Um,
Or something else. You lead the way, sir. I'm just here to help out.
I just want to talk really briefly about, since we're talking about Toy Fair and we had some reveals recently. I know that you and the chat Migos have talked about it yesterday of Marvel Legends.
Okay,
I'm not
let me
gonna,
bring this up.
yeah, I'm not gonna exactly go through every single one, but one thing I want to say for sure is that the Maximum Thor is so I like yesterday I missed the stream, but I woke up and the Maximum Thor was the first thing I saw when I once I opened up Instagram.
Yeah, I
And
completely missed the stream too.
yeah, it's just oh man, that Chun-Li face is ooh.
Perhaps we'll get into that.
It's something. But man,
Yeah.
this Thor, I mean, I was just thinking like this Thor, now I understand why Hound has those reactions that he does. Like whenever like he sees something that he would consider peak, because this is that for
To be
me.
fair, that's everything that he sees.
I know. Like I okay, by the way, I still really love that clip of him doing like those Godzilla sounds. Like that's
Oh, yeah.
one of
Do I
my favorite
still
things
have
ever.
let me see, do I still have that in here? I might have got rid of that. If I have it, I'm gonna play it. So everybody, um, watch your ears. Let's see. No, I don't have it anymore.
I love that Kermit the Frog gif. It's so ridiculous.
Mhm.
But
Yeah, no, I think it's gone. I have it on my laptop though, and I need to edit it and bring the volume down on it so that I can play it more. Because yeah, that's classic. That's
but
absolutely classic. I agree.
but yeah, this Thor, I mean, this has been on my top 10 list for a while because the this was like their first figure when they rebranded in 2012, 2013-ish.
Yeah,
And
The Return of Marvel Legends. Yeah, I
mhm.
remember that.
And like this is like the era of designs that I grew up with. So like I grew up technically in the
Oh, the
2000s.
what do they call it? The wasn't Heroes Reborn, was it?
Heroic Age, I believe.
Heroic Age. There you
Mhm.
go.
So yeah, like this era, Civil War, AVX even. Like these are the
Yeah,
types
'cause
of
the
designs that
modular armor Iron Man goes with
Mhm.
this, and Bucky
Yeah.
cap,
Mhm.
and what is it? Luke Cage and Spider Woman and
The
Spider
Thing.
Man and Wolverine.
Yep.
Yeah, good times. Good times.
I just didn't think it would look this good though. I mean, this is pretty much perfect. Um,
Yeah, it does. It does look really good. My only thing is, well, I've got two things. Number one, where the hell's Wolverine?
oh yeah, dude,
Okay,
I've
like
been
yo,
meaning to ask you that.
Deadpool and no Wolverine. Like, come on, this is bullcrap. We needed Wolverine, and how dare you put out Thor before Wolverine? It's a great looking Thor, by the way. Just, you know, but
So,
nonetheless. And number two is the price point. I'm very
oh yeah,
interested to see what the price point's going to be because if it's too high, I just can't.
yeah.
This
I
isn't an X-Men character. I can't push forward.
yeah, no, that's valid. Well, I want to ask, like, um, so if they were to do a Wolverine, which design would you want them to do? Tiger stripe or brown suit or something else entirely?
I think Tiger Stripe's more iconic.
Mhm.
I think Tiger Stripe's the way to go because, like, if you're doing a maximum figure, you want the most kind of like iconic version simply because it comes with all the bells and whistles. The price point is higher. You want to be able to pull as many people in as possible. That would be my thought on it. So yeah, Tiger Stripe would be good, or some that like weird fusion between Tiger Stripe and Astonishing. You know how they kind of like meshed the two together for a while there. That would even be somewhat permissible, but I think Tiger Stripe would be my ideal um, version. Even though I'm completely happy with the Game Reverse Wolverine, I love that figure. So
I remember when the Gamerverse Wolverine came out, and there was a lot of like, a lot like a certain amount of negative feedback about the size, even though folks have mentioned that it is accurate to the source material.
Mhm.
But in the Discord, I remember making comments saying that I hope that they could implement this sort of articulation style for Thor, and then I would assume that is kind of what is happening here. It seems like he has some sort of like a ball joint at the waist, maybe, hopefully.
I hope so. I hope so because you really need that upper ball joint and then that lower ball joint to get ideal articulation out of that torso.
Right. It looked great. I have a few critiques. It's like
Mhm.
very minor. Um, but first, I totally understand. I totally hear what a lot of folks were saying last night, both chat Migos and in the chat
Mhm.
about the lack of a spinning Mjolnir. I didn't realize that until folks have mentioned it, and I agree. It doesn't detract from the fact that I really like this.
I would
Same
have
with
even taken that over the frog Thor.
mm,
Honestly, like the frog Thor is cool, but it's a static figure. Like give me something articulated. Um, put in that spinning hammer. That would be yeah, that would be ideal. I would have taken that over the frog Thor.
yeah. Um, one of the things that surprised me, I know like I shouldn't be surprised because I think the previous maximum releases have done this, but I think the bar is relatively low to the point where just seeing an even like set of hands is kind of surprising. Like he has two open hands, two item holding hands, and two fists. Like because usually you get like one or the other for some of
Well,
them.
that's more of a recent thing because like usually it was like you would get like two sets of hands and you would have like fists and gripping or fists and open
Right.
hands. But yeah, no, it seems like lately it's like you'll get like one fist and one open hand and then like two gripping hands or there's like this weird like combination of them. So yeah, no, I agree with you. That is strange. But it's good that you have an even set here.
And I think the only critique that I had, and it's not really a critique, it's just like a very minor nitpick, but I personally would have wished that the face sculpts matched the Olivier Coipel's art style a little more. Now, that's not to say that this is bad. It was just, a matter of personal preference.
Mhm.
I understand that they want to design it this in this way so that it could fit with their other figures, so that there's a
Mhm.
little bit of like uh, cohesiveness. But I think it looks really cool. I really can't wait to get that pre-order in if I can.
Yeah, the thing with that is I know that myself and Chamba have talked about it would be really cool is if they did, artist specific versions, you know.
They did at one point, with the Alex Ross stuff and Humberto Ramos, but it's kind of like a
But
very
like really lean into it, not like,
yeah,
not half it up or whatnot. Like literally like, okay, like you look at it and this sculpt is there. Like they credit the artist on the box, like you know what I mean? Like fully go into it. And that way, like you look at the figure and okay, that's Humberto Ramos, that's Oliver Coipel, that's uh Jim Lee or whatever, you know what I mean?
yeah. We have a super chat from
I know. I'm waiting
Technology,
for it to pop up in the comments here. So I
right?
apologize, Plastic Bubble. As soon as it pops up on here, I will read it. The chat is laggy. So that's fairly annoying. I don't like that at all. It's bothering me. Actually, yes, I'll read it right now. It says, "Hey Cheney, have a dirty water hot dog on me." Oh, thank you. What is a dirty water hot dog?
Sounds pretty self-explanatory.
Okay, okay. Well, I guess as long as it's hot water, then it's okay, right? Because it like cooks out all the bad stuff. Like it could be dirty water, but as long as it's like piping hot, it's good. It's all good. Let's go with that. Let's go with that.
Even a positive.
Sonic Rockman said, "Hey, did Ernie even watch episode one of Naruto? I have no idea. I've been asking him to do that for years." Okay. Grump says it's from a uh, corner hot dog stand. So just random weenies on the streets, on the corners. Okay. All right. Appreciate it, Plastic Bubble. I will. I'll have to do that. Here we go. Now it popped up.
Nice.
There we go. Thank you, sir. Then Grump says, yes, hot dog from a corner hot dog stand. Sonic Rockmanic says, hey, Cheynee, you being from SoCal too, have you ever had Pioneer Chicken? My algorithm has been showing food lately. Pioneer Chicken? I don't believe I have. I don't think I've had Pioneer Chicken. Let me look that up real quick. So is price a factor on Thor for you, or you're getting it no matter what?
I think I'm gonna try and get it because I don't think there's gonna be another chance where someone else is going to make this, or if they're gonna release this at a cheaper price. And I haven't bought the other Maximums, so I'm kind of all set. Like this is the one that I would like to try again.
Okay. Yeah, Pioneer Chicken looks good. I've never had it before. I'll have to remember that, Sonic Rockman. Yeah, that looks yummy. Yeah, I think I was saying yesterday that like 50 to 55, if it's over that, I just can't. If it was an X-Men figure, then maybe I could, all right, like a Wolverine, but, we'll see. We'll see.
If they do Wolverine, like what sort of like special accessory do you think he should come with? Like a Muramasa blade, maybe, or
I mean, in an ideal world, a cigar, man. They robbed him of his cigars. That would never happen, but that would be really awesome. Or even if they gave a head sculpt with, like they did with the Nick Fury, where it's like you can make a cigar to put in there. That would be awesome. I would love that. That's something that we've never really gotten in Legends before. But ideally, you would have to have masked and unmasked, and then maybe angry with the mask, like angry yelling, and then maybe angry yelling without the mask, and then the mask down, and an open hand with claws. That's always one that's fairly rare. What else? I just want a bunch of heads and hands, honestly. That would be cool.
maybe like a beer bottle. Well, like beer.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That would be cool, but you can kind of fudge that in. You can find those here, there, and everywhere. So, yeah, maybe the blade, that would be cool, but that would be more ideal for like the brown suit Wolverine. I want to say, yeah, Tiger Stripe. I think just a bunch of hands and heads. You can even reuse some of the slash effects you have for the Gamerverse Wolverine. I wouldn't even mind that. So, yeah, that would be cool. That would be very cool.
I was thinking, with this coming out, and I think there were rumors of a black suit Spider-Man as well. With the Maximum line, since they're prioritizing like more like big name characters, like trying to think like who else can they do? Like Captain America, maybe. I think even though we just got the Gamerverse one, like what else can they do?
True. I need to set this up with music where it's all J-Shot.
What's up, guys?
Hey,
It's Wednesday, my dudes.
it is Wednesday, my dude.
Yeah. What's up, Marcus? How are you?
Hola.
What's
up?
What's going on?
Ni howdy. I got stuff going on. It's not hitting with the folks. But I like it.
Hey man, own it. Make it yours.
Love it. I love it. Do it.
Yeah. Branded the Marcus hello. It'll be great.
Yeah. You gotta have a catchphrase. It's the only way to make it in this town. Yeah. Or steal someone else's catchprive,
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, it's Wednesday, my dudes.
Right. And you'll be hearing from my lawyers.
I've always wanted to ask, like, Ernie, where did that voice come from? Because it's like when you hear folks from like the 20s, they all sound like, listen here, see, I got a problem, see. And I'm like,
got a problem,
why?
see?
Yeah. Of course, I would ask Ernie that, and he would just be like, I'm not that old, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just go. I
Also,
don't know.
I feel like that's more of an
Muffin Man voice.
East Coast thing, right? Like that kind of
Yeah.
like, yeah, like I always think of like Chicago gangsters and stuff more than I think of like where Ernie is, but could be me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Mario then.
I don't think I've
Yeah.
ever heard anybody talk like that.
Yeah.
around here.
Ernie with like, you know, like he's got his button down up right to his neck and he's doing that walk and he's like, "What's up, C? Yeah."
Oh no.
Dude, that freaking reel that I threw in that group chat today, that dude that was sitting down, like that was so Ernie. Like,
Oh my god. Yeah.
that'd be like me rolling up on Ernie.
The McCrispy. Yeah. McCrispy soda.
What's up? So you working at the Jack? I ain't about that life no more.
Ain't about that life no more, man. Ain't
Told you,
about that
fool. I
life.
don't work at Jack no more, fool.
Yeah.
I'll have to send it to you, Marcus. It's great.
now I'm picturing her name. I got a problem, fool. Yeah.
Yeah. I got a problem, fool.
Yeah, fool. Yeah.
What have I done?
Yeah. Gotten me canceled, Marcus. That's what you've done. So yeah. I just wanted to pop in, say hi. I know there's a lot going on tonight, but
Yeah.
So
Do you guys just finish up or what?
just finished up, and then you always have your post show talk.
Mhm.
We're just catching up with Machu. I know you're coming out now too, which is exciting. When do you leave? When do you officially leave? Friday? Cool.
Yeah, I fly out at noon on Friday.
Okay, so noon. Oh, so you don't get until like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah, 8:30.
Yeah.
8:30
Okay.
p.m. Yeah.
All right, cool. And then we'll see you bright and early for Valentine's Day. Yeah.
On Valentine's Day morning, I'll be ready for everybody. So make sure to bring me all the flowers and chocolate.
yes. Janie's like, I am here. Yeah.
Well, it is Valentine's, guys. You know,
What'd you bring me?
Yeah. What did I get?
My wife is thrilled. Thrilled.
So who are those for? And you're like, well, Cheynee's coming out here, and so what?
Yeah. Where's mine? Oh, they were
Yeah.
out. Yeah, sorry, they were out. Yeah.
About
mistake.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man. Well, Marcus, what did you see you guys talking about this? What did you guys think of this? I know we talked about it last night.
I was just making hound sounds the entire time, just doing the goddamn sounds that he does. I love it, dude. I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of hoping that they would just do like a classic version of Thor for the Maximum line, because I knew like if they were gonna do this, I really want it. So, but they went. I like it. I really want to get it. Can't express that enough, but it all works out.
And price is not a factor for him. He's in.
Well, don't jinx it. Next thing you know, it's gonna be like $100. I'm like,
no, I don't think it'll be $100.
No, he's gonna be doing the oil prints customs. Yeah. So,
Dan and Dwight are just like writing it down, like considering $100 price point, knowing that I might get it.
I still think it's got to be cheaper than Hulk. Yeah, it's got to be cheaper than Hulk. It might be more than Spider-Man, but I feel like it's got to be cheaper than Hulk.
Yeah.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
There's soft goods there, bunch of accessories. It looks to be all new sculpt. So yeah, you're probably right. It's probably gonna be about $60.
Yeah. And I mean Hulk, don't forget, like Hulk was such a big figure. And it had the rubber on top. Plus, it had 3 different head sculpts, right? Then it had different hands, and it had the missile. Like,
completely different head sculpts.
Yeah, so I think it's got to be cheaper.
Speaking of Hulk, I was just thinking about aside from this and just like the core Avengers, what would my ideal Hulk be? And there was a company that is like a third-party company, 6-inch plus, and recently they've done the Green Scar, which is like the Gladiator Hulk, and I don't know if it's still up for pre-order. I don't know if anyone's gotten it yet, but they revealed a regular Hulk, a red Hulk, and a gray Hulk. So I'm really hoping that it pulls through, and then that will be available for everyone because I would love to get them.
Yeah. We got Sebastian Gomez is in the chat. What's up, dude? Thank you for joining us.
Sebastian, I'm sending you your thing. You got to send me your address. So do that. Do that before Friday would be ideal. So. I'm gonna. Oh, you sorry. Good.
No. I was just gonna say. And what were your thoughts on this, J Shot? Are you in or?
I like it. So I have like accidentally collected all the Maxima figures, except the Hulk. I mean, I got the Deadpool, but like honestly, I haven't even opened it. So
that always feels good, right? When you're like, oh, let me get this, and then it just sits there.
Yeah. So I don't even know where it is, to be honest with you, because I was like, because I bought it and I was like, oh, maybe because I know people are going crazy for that. That what was it, Boop or whatever his name is?
Oh, Dupe.
I was like, who's this KO Slimer? But
oh my.
so but like honestly, like if somebody was like looking for it and they wanted to buy it, I'd probably be happy to give it to them at this point because I'm just not opening it. I really liked Maximum Spider-Man, but I don't know. There's something about this one that I'm really digging. Like this might be the first one, and I'm like, yep, this feels like a no-brainer.
Mm-hmm.
But I was gonna ask this question, and then I'm gonna jump.
Okay.
They've done heroes, anti-hero, Deadpool, arguably. Who was the first Maximum villain that you would want to see?
Ooh, I was thinking about this last night. Cheynee, would you like to go?
Sure. I would like to see probably Magneto.
Okay.
Magneto hasn't had like a good figure in a long time.
Yeah.
Like the 97 is all right. Like that cape is horrible, but
terrible.
Imagine if you had soft goods wired cape with Magneto, helmet, different, like even like you could swap out like the hair and the helmet, like that would be awesome. And then he lends himself to like a maximum release because you're gonna have a bunch of different hands, accessories, Magneto effects. Like, yeah, I think that would be a fun one. But I don't know, because it's more Marvel centric. So it's like, but my mind is just always X-Men. So I'm like I was telling Marcus, I'm upset that this is even happening. This should have been Wolverine. Like,
yeah.
Or if anything, it's like Deadpool took the Wolverine spot. Like, what the hell? Like, you got to be kidding me.
Yeah. So, I was gonna say, would you want a Magneto before you get any, anything, any other X-Men? Like that feels off, right? To get a Magneto first. Like I would be with you because I think Magneto is probably one of my favorite characters.
Mm-hmm.
Marcus, do you have one in your head? Somebody wrote Lazy Work wrote Maximum Venom. I think that could work. That would be awesome.
That would be cool. That would be very cool.
So, yeah, that was gonna be one that I figured would be in their wheelhouse because they would want to do like major characters. But for me personally, I feel like one that could have potential might be Green Goblin.
Okay.
Because I mentioned this in the chat last night that when y'all were talking about the Secret Wars wave and how the semi-symbiote Spider-Man was a little bit
symbiote. Yeah, symbiote. Yeah, symbiote.
Is that what I said?
Somewhat symbiote. No.
Symbiote. Yeah. No. Somebody wrote that in the chat. It's like
somebody wrote in the chat. Symbiote.
Symbiote. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. No, I wasn't making fun of you. I was just wrote that in the chat. Yeah. I would never, Marcus. Yeah.
Never.
I was mentioning that I thought it would have been cool if they did Hobgoblin because he was in the original Secret Wars line, if I remember.
Mm-hmm.
But
there were some weird choices because like Magic wasn't. I don't even think she was there.
No,
that was a little bit odd. I mean, she looks great. Not to take away from that. It was just, I would have never expected that.
Yeah, me either. It's obvious that was kind of like let's put that one in there.
Yeah.
Everybody wants this figure anyway, so no one really complain.
Yeah.
It'll work.
I feel like I think I would want a Magneto, but I feel like honestly what would make sense, especially with Secret Wars being so big and now Avengers Doomsday coming, I think Maximum Doom makes the most sense, right?
Yeah.
So, but honestly, if they seeing how good this Thor looks, if they did a Doom in kind of the same style, like in that, just like in like this art style is what I mean. I think it could be
like a more modern Doom.
Yeah, it could be badass. It could be really badass. So,
Yeah, it looks like they're kind of jumping all over the place.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it would definitely be like a more modern Doom. I can't really think of anybody else. And who knows? Like, they could show off one and it's like, oh, okay, well that makes sense. I didn't even think about that. But
You said Ultron?
Well, I'm saying Ultron because they're doing a lot of the Avengers.
Yeah.
Right?
No, that'd be awesome.
So
Watch who disagrees.
They came out with so many Dooms.
Yeah, that's kind of the problem. I mean,
Yeah.
that's kind of the problem because, like, what can they do differently? But I mean, of course, they can always like give it pinless.
Well, to be fair, like they've come out with a lot of Spider-Mans, they've come out with a lot of Deadpools, they've come out with a lot of Hulks. They've also come out with a lot of Thors.
Yeah.
Yeah, because just gotta find a way to like add something different, you know?
Yeah.
And for Doom, I can totally imagine like giving a new torso just for a little more range, kind of like what they did with Thor here, giving us some pinless joints. Yeah, soft goods.
Yeah,
I mean, we already seen it with the Cabal 3-pack, right?
Yeah, that's true. Right, you're right. You forgot about the Cabal 3-pack. So,
but when you mentioned Ultron, like I didn't like that. That could really be cool because I loved the phalanx design.
Yeah.
And
yeah, and honestly, I was just there while we were sitting here. I was like, all right, well, of everything they've come out with 3 Avengers, right? You can argue Spider-Man's an Avenger. Mm-hmm. So I feel like to me, when I think Avenger bad guys, I think of Ultron like that, that would fit.
Yeah.
So you can give him different head sculpts. You can even, to some degree, army build him, even though
that would be the ideal marketing strategy. You know, it's like, oh, this is the maximum Ultron. Make sure to buy a whole bunch of them.
Yeah. Mystery piece. Go ahead, Mark. Sorry.
I was going to say, if we're thinking of Avengers villains, I'm not sure if this will work. This is more of like guilty pleasure for me, but Loki. I really loved his design during like, what was it, like Siege, Dark Reign?
When he was a woman?
Not that one. That one was.
I like that one. I like that one a lot. I'm not.
It's just the way you said, and he was a woman.
We've had a figure of it. It was during the Thor movie. You know how like some of the movies when they would have like not like promotional figures, but like they would have the line specifically for the movie, but they would have a couple of comic based figures. So during the first Thor movie, there was a modernized Loki. And it was like a very dark, muted green, and he had like fur, like a, I don't know how to say it, it's like a fur sort of like pelt on his shoulders.
Yeah, so
and it's really cool. I mean, he's very outdated, but I really like that design.
Something like this, you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, throw it up on screen. I don't have access to, but
I mean, I just said yeah without knowing.
Yeah. I love that you just agree with me, but
I believed you. Yeah. Yes, that one.
Yeah, this would be cool. Honestly,
it would be cool. It would be very cool. Yeah, I could see us getting Doom or like even like Baron Zemo or something.
Oh yeah,
before this, but this is a great pick, Marcus.
It looks solid. That's cool. Well,
Chewie says Loki would be great potential for lots of facial expressions.
Very good.
In terms of Loki, aside from this one, I would also like his more like modern self. I kind of like that one. I know that one is not necessarily popular with older fans, but what was it called? Like Agent of Atlas or Agent of Asgard, I think. What was it, like his teen look, I suppose?
Oh, okay. I got you. The
teen look. Confusing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I remember that one. Yeah. I was trying to look around my room and be like, I can't think of anybody else but Doom. I think Doom would be the number one choice. Like Doom, Zemo, Ultron's a good pick too. I would lean in for Magneto. Like, let's just cut to the chase. Just go all X-Men, maximum X-Men. I love it. X-Men. It works. There's a big. You could like make it, the big X in the middle going across the packaging.
That'd be cool. Actually, that'd be really cool.
Yeah.
Chewie says Mr. Sinister. That would be awesome. I'm an ultimate, a maximum ultimate Mr. Sinister. I'm maximum.
Yeah, Lazy Work says maximum Sabretooth. I'm all over that.
Oh, that'd be great too.
I need a good Sabretooth figure.
Yeah. Dude, the one in that came in that Wolverine 2-pack he's
pretty good.
Really good.
It's out.
Yeah. It's pretty good.
I love that one. It's like the best one that they've done.
If they ever decide to do like a single re-release, like on a retro card, I think it would be great if they just did it on the new updated like Walmart Venom or Warpath body, just for that reverse ab crunch.
Yeah, okay. I see where you're going with that. That would be good. I still would like to see I know Mondo did it, but they even like scaled it down a little bit, but I'd like to see a 1/12 scale Sabretooth done legitimately like the animated series, where he's just massive and bulky. Like he was so yoked in that show. Like
he was uncontrollable in that one.
Yeah, like whatever roids he was on, like they must have been crazy because he has a healing factor. So yeah, it's insane.
That's a good point. Whatever not to override the max.
Put some thought into this.
Cheynee lays awake at night. What roids is he on?
Yeah, it's that ideal meme of the couple laying in bed.
Yeah.
And the girl's like, I bet he's thinking about other girls. And I'm like, man, what kind of steroids was Sabretooth on in the animated series? Like that guy was jacked.
Victor Creed taking steroids. Amazing. All right, gents. I'm gonna jump, but
all right, sir. And, thank you for stopping by. We greatly appreciate it, sir.
Yeah, we'll see Cheynee. I'll see you tomorrow, and then I'll see you Saturday. So,
all right,
Marcus, always a pleasure. Bye, guys.
All right, take care.
All right, bye. Yes, Blunt Force Honesty. Game Reverse Sabretooth packed with Birdie. That would be so awesome. I would love that. And I'll go ahead and drop this in the chat again. If anybody wants to join us, the link is there. Shall we move on to the next thing, Marcus?
Yeah, sure.
All right. What did you want to talk about next, sir?
Really briefly. So I found out about this today.
Okay.
Storm Arena Street Fighter Alpha Chun-Li. I know, like, I'm sure you want to also talk about this tomorrow with the folks, so I'll try to not yap for too long. But
I don't mind. You're good, dude. Like I said, you don't need to apologize. You're straight. It's all good. We can talk about this, and I'm sure I don't mind talking about it again.
I'm kind of split on this. I know, like,
Mario
I trust.
GIF.
Wait, is that? I'm very conflicted with this one. I mean, I guess I'm just gonna have to wait for Jada. Like, this was the first one that came out before Jada announced theirs, so I was kind of like, out of desperation, I thought, sure, I might go for this. But then, I don't know. I mean, I trust other people's opinion on this because they're more familiar with this property than I am. Let me
see if I can find their account. We can go over, so just so they're bigger. Continue. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't know. Does it look accurate to the source material, in your opinion?
So my complaints with it are, let me see, let's get the straight up and down here. Is it not on here? All right, maybe we'll have to go back. All right, well, no, we can see from here. From here looks good. But nobody can see. There we go. All right, sorry, everybody. Flamingo Sauce says, can't wait for this pre-ordered right away. Okay. My nitpicks with it are the head is very small.
Mm-hmm.
And with the head being so small, it makes it look like she has a super long neck. And it makes her torso look very long too, unfortunately. And then the shoulders are very broad because the hips aren't necessarily wide enough. I've already seen a bunch of people do like digibashes and whatnot, where they've like enlarge the size of the head, and it like actually makes the figure look a lot better just by making the head a little bit bigger, or even widening the hips out a little bit so that it brings in the shoulders. And I've seen people compare the original prototype that they showed of this to this, and the original prototype actually looked better than this. The shoulders weren't so broad and like, I guess, uh stony, if you will, if that
Right.
makes sense.
Like broad shoulder, as you said.
Yeah, like the shoulders are really broad on this. Um,
Is
Honestly, the face doesn't bug me that much.
okay.
It's not horrible. It could be way worse. But yeah, those are my nitpicks with it. Like the head is too small, the hips need to be a little bit wider, maybe bring in the shoulders a little bit. But you have to remember too, before we go any further with this, this is still things can change. Like we saw what happened with Sagat, they changed that ab crunch and took that out. Um, so things can change. Maybe they'll make some changes because I've seen a lot of people complaining about this online today, and not even in the way that I have done it. Like a lot worse. I'll put it that way.
Yeah, I mean, you just listed all the things that, I just couldn't put a finger on.
Mhm.
Also, like, her top, is that supposed to be like, in the game, is it supposed to just be like a cloth tunic, or is it supposed to be like chest armor? Because it looks kind of bulky, right?
It's like a vest, so it's like a cloth vest that goes over. Um, it's funny because I've been playing Alpha a lot lately. So, like, immediately when I saw this, I was like, "Oh, okay, yeah, no, the shoulders are far too broad. The head is, like, way tiny." Let me bring up some artwork here of Chun-Li.
You also have the Quinley, right?
I do have the Quinley, and that, like, that's not necessarily Chun-Li either. Like, her measurements are not like Chun-Li's measurements, if you know what I mean.
Mhm.
Like it's like they exaggerated obviously her bust and her hips and her thighs, like everything's like maxed out.
Yeah.
Um let's see. Images. So even on this picture right here, I'll bring this up. No, I just want to see the picture. Okay, there we go. Let's see. Present. So even with this one, you can see like the head is a lot bigger
Mm, okay.
than what we're seeing on the figure. And that's mainly the complaints that I have is like the small head, the broad shoulders, the hips need to be a little bit bigger, and I think it would bring it in. Like I said, I've seen digibashes of it where people have enlarged the hips or brought the shoulders in, made the head bigger, um, and it made it look a lot better.
And are the Storm Arena figures, they're relatively of like a decent price, right?
Well, this one's $30, so we can nitpick about a lot of things, but that's also another thing to factor in. At the end of the day, this is $30.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Um, and it is import quality. Like you have to understand that like the Storm Arena stuff is import quality. They're like mini Storm collectibles figures. But the other thing you have to remember, if you've been collecting Storm collectibles the whole time, like I have, female figures are not their strong suit.
Mm,
They just never have been. And I don't know why, but I didn't pick up my Shiranui because
yeah.
of like how like I didn't like the way the figure looked. Like I was just like, oh man, it just yeah.
I remember you I think I remember you showing that on a Toy Migos episode a while back, but you, like, returned it or something, right?
No, I never bought it. I never bought the Mai. That was a different Mai that I got. But yeah, the Storm Collectibles Mai I never picked up. I got Blue Mary, and then I've got the Camis. I picked up Morgan. Morgan, I have my complaints with. That's the other thing is where are the Darkstalkers figures at? You know,
Yeah. That was
there's
really I'm kinda excited for that one. I know she has a giant diaper, but it's Morgan.
it is what it is what it is, dude. It's probably gonna be $30 too. So it's like, and there are no 112 scale Morgans. So it is what it is. Beggars can definitely not be choosers when it comes to stuff like that. Flamingo Sauce says, same Cheynee. Was just playing my original PS1 Street Fighter Alpha 2 Gold from Street Fighter Collection the other day. Yep. Yeah, I've been playing it a lot. So it's like I can kind of spot some of these things. And that seems to be a common thing too with the arena figures is the heads seem tiny on them. Like they should be like maybe like up to one, like half or one, and it would probably make them look a lot better.
You have Ken or Ryu, right? The Storm Arena
I
one?
have both Ken and Ryu, yeah.
Nice. Do they also have the translucent purple ones? Because I remember seeing some photographers on Instagram with them, but I don't know if it's that
So
arena
those
or
are Big Bad Big Bad Toy Store exclusive, and I believe you can order those now on Big Bad Toy Store. And the only reason I didn't pick those up is because they were the same price. Like they're like 30, $35, and there's like no paint on them.
that
So
face.
I'm hopefully waiting for maybe some kind of discount where I can at least pick up one of each of Ryu and Ken. So
The Chun-Li face just like zoomed in, just I don't know. It's something.
yeah, on that first slide or whatever.
Yeah. I
Mhm.
think I am excited for the Jada Toys one to see how that goes. I know the community really loves that really loves Jada Toys, what they're doing right now. And it looks really nice so far.
Well, here's the thing: is I was telling Chamba this the other day. It's like, dude, I've been asking for Street Fighter figures for years, and now it's just raining Street Fighter figures. So it's like, yeah, no. Um, I have complaints about things here and there, but I'll probably end up picking this up. I'm not gonna lie. It's gonna go with the arena stuff. So Flamingo Sauce says this with Game Reverse stuff, and also that company that's doing the 112 Captain Commando is going to be rad. Being able to get a proper MVC2 display going. Exactly. I agree.
Does that torso work look stiff? From John. Yeah, that's kind of what I was worried about.
Yeah, it does look a little stiff. You're right.
Does it have like butterfly shoulders or something similar to that? I didn't really look into that.
Yeah, it looks like it's got those joints where like it's got the soft upper torso, and then it's probably got like a ball joint there that can rotate and you can push things forward and push things back as need be. So yeah, it's just it's it's really cool that it's like, okay, we've got technically three different options if you count the Quinley, because it shares like kind of the same suit, even though it doesn't really represent Chun-Li, but I know a lot of people really love that figure. The articulation is stellar on that figure, by the way. But I know a lot of people are going to put it in their display. So that's that's what works, man. Whatever works for you. Where was I going with that? I don't know. I drifted off. So are you going to pick this up or are you going to wait?
I'm probably gonna wait.
Okay.
Just to see what Jaded Toys puts out, and if I'm not necessarily liking that one, maybe I could backtrack for Storm Arena.
Very true. Very true. All right. Any more comments on this or shall we move on?
Nothing new that I'm noticing.
Okay. All right, we will move on then.
Alrighty. It's gonna be a bit of a pivot, but since it's also something new. Well, Cheynee, is there something that you would like to talk about?
No, I'm just along for the ride, dude. So you tell me, where are we going next?
So yesterday there were some first looks for the upcoming Spider Noir series on MGM Plus and Amazon Prime. I also have some pictures available.
Ready. And I will bring those up right now.
Ah, that's the poster. Look at it.
That's weird that it's Prime.
Yeah. It was announced like a while back, but I wasn't sure about like the whole business side of all of that.
Yeah, I guess it kind of makes sense because technically Sony owns Spider-Man, or at least the film rights for Spider-Man.
And there's a colored version of the poster, but also it's like the reverse. So you see Nicolas Cage's character, Ben Reilly, at the forefront, and then you see his reflection as the Spider.
Oh, that's cool. They did it here too. So on the bottom it's him, and then in here it's vice versa. That's neat. I like that.
So really quickly, some of the things that I found out in regards to the series so far. It is set to come out sometime this spring, and it will debut on MGM Plus and then on Prime Video, and it will
Okay.
be available in both black and white and in color. So you have two options.
That's pretty cool. That's really cool actually.
It's kind of like what other movies or shows that have done that recently? I could think like Prey is kind of a different example because they they had different releases where one was in English and one was in the native language.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, this is another image of him, and there's also the same image, but again in color. I'm not sure if I sent it to you. I probably didn't, but it was just
No.
whatever I could find.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
And just to go over the cast really quick. So Nicolas Cage, he's playing Ben Reilly, aka the Spider, as you see here. And according to Esquire, Nicolas Cage describes his Spider-Man as 70% Humphrey Bogart and 30% Bugs Bunny.
Okay. That's interesting.
Now, as someone that doesn't know Humphrey Bogart, I might need someone's help in terms of what that reference meant.
Well, what all you need to do is just go on YouTube and type in Humphrey Bogart, watch a couple videos, and that should get you where you need to be, you know?
To be fair, I have watched a couple of like older like crime shows. I tried watching Perry Mason. I couldn't really get into it. But oh yeah, this is another pic of Nicolas Cage as the Spider. And by the way, so in the Into the Spider-Verse and Across the Spider-Verse films, he is called Peter Parker, but here he seems to be going by Ben Reilly. And I believe that that caused a lot of like confusion. But according to Esquire, the name change will be. I think the show writers or the producers have said that the name change will be explained in the show. Let me double check, but yeah, I think that would be the case. Some folks have said that it just might be an alias. I'm not entirely sure, but
could be. I mean, there's probably a reason by it or a reason behind it. So that's usually going into these things, you want to kind of just let it ride till you get a chance to see it, before everybody starts saying, "But Cheynee, the Street Fighter trailer, just I don't want to hear that." But nonetheless, what is it? You want to try to hold your judgment until you can at least see it. So,
yeah. Oh, so that is Karen Rodriguez. She is also known for her role in Netflix's The Hunting Wives, and her character in this series is Janet. And based from the articles that I found from Esquire and Deadline, she is supposed to be, well, she's one of the main supporting cast for Ben Reilly. So um she is meant to like kind of like ground him and to like kind of keep him in check, kind of
Okay.
like almost like a secretary role. I can't say that for sure, but that is what I found on Deadline. Yep. Ben Reilly, private investigator. That's Nicolas Cage.
Okay.
And that is Lamorne Morris. Also, he is recognizable in his roles as Winston Bishop in the sitcom series New Girl, and
Yes, that's where I remember
comedian
him from.
and comedian Garrett Morris on Saturday Night and he will be playing Robbie Robertson.
Okay.
So, based on what I've read, his character, he's meant to be almost like a polar opposite to Ben Reilly in the sense that Robbie Robertson is someone that I think according to Deadline, he is described to have like a lucky rabbit foot in the sense that he's always trying to find a way, kind of like looking for the bright side of things, trying to find a way to get out of a tough situation. Whereas Ben Reilly, his partner, his friend, is a lot more jaded. So
Okay.
it'll be nice to see that sort of dichotomy.
For sure.
And that is Lee Jun Lee. She's more recognizable in the roles of Grace Chow in the movie Sinners and Anna May Wong in the movie Babylon. And in this, she will be playing Kat Hardy. She will be playing the sort of femme fatale of the series.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, there are some pictures that I don't think have been taken of these actors and of these characters, but in terms of like the main antagonists or like the recurring villains of the series, so far we have Brendan Gleeson. He is also recognizable in the roles as the lead role in The Banshees of Inisherin and Mad Eye Moody in the Harry Potter films. And he's also the father of Domhnall Gleeson, the actor of Admiral Hux in the Star Wars sequel trilogy, About Time and Ex Machina. But Brendan Gleeson will be playing the character Silvermane.
Okay.
Now, I'm not too familiar with Silvermane in the main comics, but in this, it is said that he's going to play a gangster sort of character, like a mob boss, kind of like
Makes
fitting
sense.
with the whole scene of like the 1930s Great Depression era setting.
Mm-hmm.
And the other reoccurring antagonist will be Jack Houston. I'm not too familiar with his acting credits yet, but Jack Houston, he will be playing a version of the Sandman in this series.
That could be fun. That could be a lot of fun. It's funny because looking at these pictures that you sent over here, I think if I watch this, I'm only gonna like I would only envision it being like, can somebody just do a Batman show like this?
Yeah.
Please, can we get like a super noir like Batman television show? Like this looks interesting though. Like this looks like it would be something I'd check out for sure. Definitely piques my interest.
We almost
Um,
have a Batman series, but it's an animated series. It's the Batman Caped Crusader. It's by Bruce Timm, I believe. It's slightly similar.
okay.
They took a lot of creative liberties, but it's definitely in that 1930s noir style. I haven't
That's the
checked it out
thing is
myself.
you have to anymore with Batman. Like you have to take creative liberties. Like he's got like was it like 80 years or something of backstory and stuff. Like you have to like I think that's why like Absolute Batman is doing so well because they like let's break ourselves from a lot of this
Yeah.
backstory and continuity and kind of like make this version of it. Yeah, you almost need that for Batman for sure. Flamingo Sauce said Silvermane and Sandman will be in the show.
Mhm.
I'm just glad to see Nick run again. It's like watching a Awesome, John. Awesome. I think the last thing I watched with Nicolas Cage was the movie that was like about himself with the dude that plays the Mandalorian.
Oh, Pedro Pascal.
Mm-hmm. Have you seen that? It's like the unbearable weight of something. I forgot what what the name of it. It's like a weird title, but I think that was the last thing.
The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent.
Yes, that yeah. I love that. That was a fun ride. That was a great movie. Yeah, me and my wife were all about it. It was good. If you haven't watched it, I would highly recommend it. It's fun. It's a lot of fun.
Well, like, when I'm talking to Ernie and also that week with Chamba, like they were recommending, like they're trying to get me to, kind of like expand my horizons with like watching different films like outside of like superhero horror and things like that. So I'll definitely try to check this out if I'm.
I would highly recommend it. It's off the beaten path, but it's a lot of fun. Like you'll enjoy it. Yeah, it's definitely good stuff. One thing that I did want to bring up actually that just comes to mind if we're talking like television and movies and stuff is super bummed that I missed out on that Kill Bill. What is it called? Kill Bill it's like the full something. Basically they played both movies with cut content like in the theater. So it was like you got to watch the whole story.
Is it Kill Bill, The Whole Bloody Affair?
Yes, that. Yeah, I wanted to go watch that in the theater so bad. I just didn't have time. But apparently they're going to be releasing it on was it Blu-ray or something? So
well, according to Forbes yesterday, it will be getting a streaming release date.
Even better.
I'm not sure when. I mean, I'm only looking at what's available. It says Tuesday, February 17th, via premium video on demand. I don't know these.
Okay. That's perfect. I get back home on the 17th. That'd be great. Sonic Rockman says, has Marcus even seen Fast and Furious 1?
Sorry, dude. I haven't. Not yet. It's still on the list. It's just, like kind of like these depressive episodes. I'm not really getting caught up on films and stuff like that. I'm still watching, like, I'm getting caught up on some TV shows. Like, I started watching Doctor Who. I'm still watching, like, Murder, She Wrote, Columbo, things like that. But,
oh, dude. How old are you again?
27.
27, and you're watching Murder, She Wrote. That's interesting.
I love Murder, She Wrote, dude. It's
dude, I used to watch it with my grandma every Sunday. Every Sunday night, we would have to watch Murder, She Wrote. So I would usually fall asleep before the episode ended on my grandma on the couch watching it. But yeah, no, Murder, She Wrote's great. It's just funny to me because, like, for me, it's like a memory of being a child in my grandparents' house. So
yeah. There's I might have mentioned this on stream a couple weeks ago, but there's the plans for Murder, She Wrote movie is still in the works, and Jamie Lee Curtis is still attached to play the lead role of Jessica Fletcher.
I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know. I'm very attached to what's her name being Jessica Fletcher. Was it Lansbury?
Yeah, Angela Lansbury. She unfortunately passed away a couple years ago.
Yeah, no, of course she was pretty old when they were doing the show. So yeah, it's funny because like me, I'm that kind of personality where it's like, it had its time. Let's not bring it back and do something silly. Let's just let it kind of sit where it is, and for you, even it's like you can go back and watch them and actually enjoy it in the original intended way, I guess.
Yeah, I'm still on season 1. I'm really excited because there's this one episode that I really want to see. It's episode 20, and it has I don't know her actress's name, but Blanche from Golden Girls.
Okay.
And the plot of that episode is that Jessica Fletcher, her friend, and a couple other folks are on a bus, and then they have to go. They're just traveling somewhere, but the bus breaks down, and a murder happens, so they have to stop by a diner.
Well, here's a spoiler: every episode, someone gets murdered.
Well, okay. Well, I'm trying to describe the plot here. Come on, but I just like that type of trope. I love the trope of like an isolated area, like a dinner, like a mystery dinner party, or in this case, like a diner.
That's usually how it always goes. They'll be on a cruise ship or at a dinner party or some kind of function, and yeah, and it was funny because it was like you would see that's always like the opening sequence to the person getting murdered, right?
Mhm.
And then it was always like, okay, let's see who did it. Let's see who did it. Let's see who did it. Like who did it?
It was the butler.
Yeah. It's funny because White Lotus, have you watched any of that?
No, I haven't. Sure,
It
like it.
has the same kind of whodunit kind of thing, but it's through the duration of the whole season. So there's like 2 or 3 seasons of it. And
Mhm.
so it like shows somebody like, get murked in the beginning, and then you have a whole season to try and figure out who did it and why.
That's cool.
And then there's there's some wild stuff in that show. Very, very wild.
Yeah.
But
From what I've seen, it looks a little bit spicy. A little too spicy for my
yeah, no,
own heart.
it's yeah, it's very spicy.
I can't be clutching my pearls every second of the day watching that.
Yeah, yeah. No, I clutched my pearls. I was all, oh God. I looked at my wife and said, what are we watching right now? Yeah, it's very intense, I'll put it that way.
I mean, another show that's kind of like that I personally really like. It's Only Murders in the Building. I might have mentioned it before on Ernie's stream, but it's
Yeah,
one of
I've
my
never
favorite
heard of that
shows.
before.
Yeah, it's I think about to head into its 6th season, and it is by and starring Steve Martin, Martin Short, and Selena Gomez, and it's about
Oh, okay. So I've seen a bunch of stuff like um with them like working together. I just never knew what show it was.
yeah. So it's just them, just a group of like misfit friends, I suppose, and they all live under the same sort of hotel building or apartment building, and they solve murder. I can't speak. They solve murders that happen in the building, or at least like proximity to it.
I was thinking like why wouldn't they just move out if so many people are getting killed where they live?
Right. Yeah. But it's a very fun show. I really enjoy it, and also the toy community's very own Mikey, the figure report, guest starred in the last season.
Oh yes, okay. All right.
Yeah, I texted him in all caps, screaming, "You're in my favorite show," and he said, "Yeah, I'm in my favorite show." I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, Mikey's cool. I like Mikey. All right. Let's see. Oh, you had brought up the One Piece trailer.
Yeah, One Piece. So I don't know anything about One Piece or anime.
Well, I've watched all of One Piece. That's I'm up to date on One Piece. I'll put it that way, and up to date on the manga. So I can say, and usually I'm not a fan of this. I do not like live action adaptations of anime whatsoever. I'm very adamantly against it. I enjoyed season 1 a lot. I enjoyed it a lot. Me and my kid watched it. It was cool. And from what I saw in the trailer before we started, I'm in for season 2. There's a lot of like stuff in there that's like okay, like they're starting to expand the world of what is One Piece, and there's going to be giants in this. There's going
Yeah,
to be a giant whale in this. You get to see a
dinosaurs.
vertical uh you get to see like vertical water going up and down, and that is the Grand Line, if I'm not mistaken. That-
Just,
I'll wait till
um,
it pops up in here.
oh, yeah.
Um, But yeah, no, I like what I like the cast of the new characters that they're showing off. I'm trying not to spoil anything because I think everybody should check it out and watch it. You should watch season one and see how you feel. For instance, Augie, he watched season one and he really enjoyed it, and then he started watching the anime, and
Hmm.
now he's past episode 1000.
Oh, geez.
Yeah,
So it's like
he's
a good
not
entryway into the franchise, right?
exactly. So you've got three different mediums that you can enjoy it in now. You've got the manga, which was the first, obviously.
Mhm.
And if you missed that, you can hop in on the anime. And then if you missed that, you can hop in now on the live action. And then they're doing another one called The One Piece, which is basically a condensed version of the anime.
Mm.
And it'll probably have like super, super good animation and whatnot.
How long has One Piece been running? I mean, not movie, the show.
One Piece has been around since either 2000 or 2001, something like that,
Oh,
if
wow.
I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Yeah, Adam's talking about, White Lotus.
Oh my.
Yeah. Yeah, now he's
Why?
talking about One Piece. Season 2 look bonkers in the best possible way. I agree, I agree.
The dinosaurs, dude. Oh wait, is that a spoiler or
No, I don't think so. I don't think that's yeah, I think that's all good. Sonic Rockman says, "I feel like Ernie and Marcus are missing out on amazing character stories and fights from not watching animes." So a lot of,
sorry.
like, really good storytelling. Like, if I had to, like, right off the top of my head, like, recommend I don't know, like, we'll go with the current one. Like, Free Ren is not like all the other stuff. It's kind of like a different story, and it's really, really good. It's a really, really good story. If you're not very into anime, some of the classics definitely are Death Note. Death Note is an amazing ride. If you haven't watched it, I think it's like 30 some odd episodes, if I'm not mistaken, but it takes you for one hell of a ride. I'll tell you that. I can't, I mean, for people who have been watching for years, they would agree that I've been recommending it for years. It's really, really good. And it seems like every time they try to adapt it into a live action, it's just not that good. There was one movie that they had done that was actually not too bad. It was a Japanese movie live action adaptation, which wasn't too bad, but I would say go to, either the initial source, the manga, but it'd be shorter if you probably watch the anime. Plus the animation's pretty cool, and the opening and outro music is awesome as well. But I would definitely recommend that. Free Ren is really good. For Ernie, I would recommend Naruto because literally, like I said before, like he has wanted things from Star Wars that Naruto has already tackled and has in it that he would just absolutely love. And he says he loves ninjas so much, it's
Yeah.
right up his alley, literally right up his alley.
That was kind of like what my brother, I think maybe my students, but definitely my brother, that's how they got me into My Hero Academia because they know I love superheroes. So they were telling me to watch it, and I watched, I think, 4 seasons. I'm not sure, but unfortunately, I don't have it anymore on Plex. I still need to figure out how to get it. But yeah, that was like one of the few animes I've watched. I've also watched Blue Exorcist on Adult Swim back in the day, and I really
Okay.
enjoyed that. Um, but yeah, I mean, I know like you and Adam and Chamba are very opinionated about My Hero Academia, especially how they depicted certain characters. So
Yeah, there's this, I mean, Adam loves it, and that's fine. But I just feel it took a turn at one point and it just couldn't recover, and it just kind of like spiraled, and I wasn't enjoying it anymore. I've been watching My Hero Vigilantes, and it's kind of like a side story or like a pre story to what happens in My Hero Academia, and that's pretty good. I'm really liking it. So give me
oh,
1 second. I'll be right back.
sure. I thought I was in trouble for a second. So My Hero Academia. Just gonna start rambling, but I'm thinking about figures. Like SH Figure Arts, I'm trying to manifest, what was it called? The Deku, what was it? Is it the Delta suit? That's one that I really like. I'm gonna read some of the comments as well while Cheyney's away, if that's okay. Hopefully he won't get mad at me. But full Sonic Rockman X said Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood without a doubt. I could have sworn that there was a scene that was really like traumatic, involving someone getting fused to a dog. I don't know. Flamingo Saw said, I'll continue to preach if you haven't ever seen it. Watch Summertime Rendering. It's clean cut and contained. A single reason it's incredible. It's absolutely up there for me. Okay. My Hero Academia is so good. Sonic Rockman X said.
It's
Check on
too
one.
good, yeah.
Oh, too good, sorry. Tech on 123 said, I got David Carradine's autograph outside of a Kinko's once.
Nice.
John says, classic Gurren Lagann. I've
Gurren
heard of
Lagann
that.
is really
I'm not
good.
too familiar with it.
It's
Yeah.
really good. Sonic Rockman says, why not anime or finish My Hero Academia on like private sites? I do it.
Private sites. Won't I get like malware with that?
Most likely, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
good.
Yeah, I just get the Crunchyroll subscription, and there's a whole bunch of stuff on there. So,
oh, there's actually one anime that I really want to see. The name is really long though. Called The Red Ranger Becomes an Adventurer in Another World. Yeah, it's a really long name, but I mean, it involves like, a Super Sentai sort of archetype. So I feel like that would be a nice gateway for me to, try it out.
Well, that, or you could check out Tojima Wants to Be a Kamen Rider.
Oh yeah, I
which is
heard about
currently airing and is amazing. I've been loving it. I'm like, I don't know about Kamen Rider that much, so it's like, and even I'm like thoroughly enjoying it.
Yeah. I'm watching the first season of Kamen Rider from 1971. This is like my second watch, and I'm enjoying it. It's available for free on YouTube through the Tokushoutsu channel. They have a playlist of all 98 episodes. It's pretty nice.
Oh, I'm gonna have to check that out then. Yeah, it's funny because watching Tojima now, I'm like, part of me wants to go back. It's neat because they do callbacks to the original show in the anime, and they reanimate the live action, and it looks amazing. It looks amazing.
I will say, like, if you do, just a heads up, like a lot of Showa era tokusatsu, it's very episodic. So, but I think actually in a way, like this one's kind of an exception because of real life circumstances that cause the story to change.
Okay.
So it kind of like changed things up every, I think, 10, 20 episodes or so. And then there are the few instances where it's kind of like a team up with another Kamen Rider. I won't get into too much detail about that, but other Kamen Rider seasons that are well known for their story, or at least like, well, the Tokusatsu one have a few of them available, so it's not all the seasons. They have Ryuki, Kuga, 01. So like 01 and Kuga, those are the like first Sentai of the respective eras. So the Heisei era and now the current Reiwa era. And I haven't checked those ones out. I kind of like Ryuki's sort of the sort of idea of like a battle royale amongst Kamen Riders. So maybe you might like that one. A lot of the Heisei riders are very, I believe, are very story heavy.
Yeah, I think just from watching that show, I would like to go back and watch like the older stuff, like, and just kind of check that out.
Yeah. Unfortunately, they don't have a lot of the other seasons, and it's not just Kamen Rider, but even like Ultraman, Super Sentai. So I really wish, like, hopefully that will change, especially now that Super Sentai is technically gone.
Mm-hmm. Go Go Luther Ranger is also good. I really like it. I'm still finishing season 2. Kojima wants to be a Kamen Rider is dope, very comedic. Adam says him and his son are watching the Kamen Rider anime and are both enjoying it. Code Geass is a great anime as well. It is. I completely agree. Lazy work. Adam, is that the anime the dude wears a kid's mask? Yes, it is.
Did SH Figure Arts ever reveal figures for the Tojima Wants to Be a Kamen Rider series?
No, not yet. If there was a company to do it, it would be them because they do all the Kamen Rider stuff. So
Yeah.
I would imagine they would be the ideal company to tackle it. So hopefully, because I want figures of a lot of the characters from that show. That would be great to have those in figure form. That's the only dangerous thing about going and watching old Kamen Rider stuff for me, because there's, all kinds of figures for Kamen Rider where it's just like, do I want to do this? I don't know.
Like
That's why I didn't watch. Like, I held back from watching One Piece for the longest time because I didn't want to get into a whole other thing. I was like, I'm already into Dragon Ball. I'm already into Naruto. Like, I don't know if I need to get into One Piece. And then I started watching it, and I was like, damn, this is really good. This is really, really good. Like, and it just kept getting better and better and better and better and better, and it still just keeps getting better. It's amazing. So, and yeah, I have a whole bunch of One Piece figures now. So, yeah.
One of the things that might entice me to get into One Piece is that, I mean, I know that people don't want to get political here. I understand, but like One Piece, like just out in the real world, people are using it as like a symbol of resistance. So,
well, there's One Piece actually gets very like political, and they tackle a lot of different issues in it.
mm-hmm.
The way that the world is constructed and whatnot it's interesting. And I would say if that's kind of what interests you in it, like, check it out, because it's, Luffy does something that nobody is supposed to do in a tyrannical world that's controlled by one government, literally controlled by one government. So yeah.
Just seeing that in the real world, like seeing how much of an like a cultural impact that has, it kind of makes me want to at least try it out.
Yeah, no, it's good, and the world is very vast, but they flesh everything out very well, and there's a certain point it's fairly deep in that, like, I was watching it and I was like, okay, like, I was like, all right, this is cool, whatnot, and then I'm in. I want to know what's up with this. So yeah, I don't want to spoil anything, but yeah, the world that they live in is controlled by one world government.
Yeah.
And in no way, shape, or form is that, an ideal situation like, in any way. So, but yeah, I would recommend checking that out for sure. And you'll fall in love with all the characters. The characters are amazing. Like, the main character, Luffy, is awesome. Me and Chamba joke all the time. It's like, who's your favorite Straw Hat or whatever? And it's like, all of them. They're all like, all the members of the Straw Hats are your favorite after a while. Like, there's some that, like, I didn't like at first, and then I was like, okay, they're kind of growing on me. And then it's like, all right, that guy's awesome. To like, yeah, no, they're all amazing. They're great. It's such a fun ride.
So, do I need to watch the show to understand the reference to Captain Usopp for Ernie, or is that something where you're able to tell me what, like, backstory about that?
I would only say watch it and you would understand. like you would get it right off the bat, like because I want you to watch it. It's my own selfish reply here would be watch it and you'll get it. Like there was what was it? Someone said that if you just watch 3 episodes a day, like you'll get caught up super fast.
Okay.
And usually they're about 20 minutes because there's like a big long intro, and then there's like the intro song, and then afterwards there's like a or it's like, yeah, there's like a recap and the intro song, and then the ending credits, and then preview for the next episode. So there's probably a good like 20 minutes in each episode. So if you're watching on like Netflix or something, you can skip the intros and the flashbacks or whatever, and skip the preview to the next episode, and you could put in a good hour of a day, 3 episodes a day, and that stacks up over time. Next thing you know, you'll be like, oh man, I'm way deep into One Piece.
I'm gonna start wearing a straw hat on Ernie's stream all of a sudden.
There
Like
you
give him,
go. There you go.
the end of the year maybe if I get into it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would
Gonna
definitely recommend it. We have anything else?
I kind of blinked out for a second.
No worries.
I don't know, man. I mean, other than that, it's just kind of like they're relatively like minor news, just like recapping what happened last week. Oh, not last week, but like Super Bowl, just any trailers that came out. It's like nothing really new is kind of a little bit lacking in my opinion.
No, I agree. I didn't see like usually like in the last few years, it's like there would be like everybody would be sharing like the commercials or the trailers for stuff that was played during the Super Bowl. I don't recall seeing any of that this year. Like there wasn't any buzz about it the next day or like right after the game. So, yeah, I think for the most part, companies are getting out of paying all that money for Super Bowl spots when they can just throw it up on their YouTube channel and have a decent following.
hmm It's kind of crazy how things change like that because back then it was kind of like you were excited to see the commercials. Nowadays it just feels so disappointing.
Well, I think a lot of it too is it's not the central hub that it was before. The internet now is so vast, and it's like if you like you don't have to sit and watch the game just so you can see a trailer for a movie. Like if you don't even have to watch the game now, you can wait and then you could get pinged on your phone. Trailers up, especially if you're subscribed to, like Marvel or whatever these movie companies are putting out. Like if you're subscribed to their channel, you're going to get pinged like, hey, there's a new video or whatever, and then you just go watch it. You don't have to watch a game to enjoy that.
Yeah. Oof. I'm just, I'm gonna keep repeating this. I know I said it last week, but I still can't believe that we're not getting enough like news or trailers about Avengers Doomsday and especially Spider-Man Brand New Day because like that's only 6 months away, dude.
I actually I think it's better to keep it under wraps because it's like okay, like but you never know because like what is it like 3 or 4 months before it's going to come out, like then it just starts flooding, the floodgates open, and it's like everywhere, and you'll see toys and you'll see like uh what is it like merchandising collaborations and stuff like that. So for especially for Spider-Man, it's probably like a month out or so before you start seeing all that stuff, and then probably in the summer is going to be like the big kickoff for like Doomsday, and it'll be all anybody's talking about and all you'll see anywhere. So
Do you think it would be a little too early, like if you were to see any Spider-Man Brand New Day stuff at Toy Fair tomorrow? Well, not tomorrow, but Friday.
I wouldn't be surprised if I did. I'll put it that way. But
Mm.
like you said, if it's 6 months out, like I could see probably end up seeing quite a bit of stuff. But who knows? Like we don't know what the studio has for like what their deal is for what is it, the embargo or whatever. because usually there's
Yeah.
embargoes on like information for like toys, merchandise, or even for like trailers and stuff like that. So depending on like whatever the embargo setup is, it 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 could be, yeah, it depends on when it's lifted, basically.
Got some comments. Sonic Rockman.
Do not get Chips Ahoy baked cookies. They nuked my cookies. They're practically burned. Okay, you got it.
I shouldn't
Still
laugh, but
can't get into One Piece. It's not for everybody, I guess. I was just watching Sonic the Hedgehog X Justice League on Comics Explained, and it's so good. Nice.
yeah.
Hopefully, Ernie doesn't bring Lava Rock home. Yeah, that would be horrible.
Wait, Lava Rock?
Yeah, it's like a
I-
big no-no to bring Lava Rock home with you from Hawaii.
I'm sorry. I thought it was like a snack for some reason. I got really confused.
Yeah, maybe.
I feel bad now that I said that out loud. I'm sorry.
No, don't feel bad. You're good. Do you guys think Ned in Spider-Man movie will go evil? I have no idea.
I actually thought Tori Rensu. Where? Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get. He was one of the people that peer pressured me into doing this.
Oh, really? He hasn't been here the whole time.
Yeah, I mean, thank you, but still, I'm sorry. I don't mean to get mad.
Rensu says, "Sup, nerds?"
Wait, can I try it? Can I?
Yeah.
Sup, nerds? Couldn't be better. He deserved that for peer pressuring me and coming in like what 10 minutes.
Yeah. Before we're done. Yeah.
All right, I don't mean to get mad.
They hinted it and they pretty much set it up to possibly happen. Okay.
Yeah. There was like concept art of Ned riding the Goblin Glider for No Way Home. And he had like the orange and blue color scheme for his jersey to mimic the Hobgoblin design.
Mm-hmm.
And he said better late than never, right? But
better late than never.
Oh man, that cowboy accent that Ernie did was insane.
Oh, it was amazing. It was amazing. I love it. That's what makes it so fun, man. It makes it so fun to stream with everybody because it's like stuff like that happens. Like Thursday nights, you don't know where it can go sometimes. Sometimes we'll just go completely off the rails and we just let it ride. And it's fun.
Is just thinking about that because there's this one joke like you're the Yi to my hot like so my last name, if for folks that don't know, is Yi, and that's the one time I would probably ever allow anyone to make that joke in regards to my name because like people would make very unoriginal jokes about my name. They'll be like, oh, Lee or Yeet for some reason. I had students that called me Mr. Yeet, and they would like do the dab. And like, that's not even yeeting. I don't know what you're doing. But no, like I wish someone can say you're the Yi to my ha. Like that would be lovely. But no. Instead, people want to be respectful and not make fun of my name. It's like, okay, I see how it is.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
It would be interesting if you met somebody with the last name Ha.
I'm gonna start going on like Tinder or Grindr or whatever. Jeez. Don't give me this idea, Cheynee.
Looking for somebody with the last name Ha.
Yeah.
Allow me to be the Yeet.
Oh, God. That's the pickup line? Oh,
yeah.
No. What have we done? What have you done?
Yeah.
Gosh. Should that be on my Valentine's Day card?
Oh, yeah. Let me be the Yi to your Ha. Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, too good. Or you even hear someone say, let me be the Ha to your Yi.
Oh, that sounds wrong. That sounds wrong.
Kind of, yeah. It is what it is. Oh, that's great. That's too good. Let's see. Sonic Rockman said, I watched the Cowboy replay like 5 times. Nice. Didn't Adam or Augie get buzz drunk live on the show once? A
few times, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I love Torrence's comment.
Alternate dimension. Marcus Ha. Okay.
Like he's the co-host for Mandela Manny.
Mhm.
I love Mandela Manny. I don't know who he is, but I love him.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. It was very weird seeing this guy in person.
God, you had that a little too quick on the draw, dude.
Gotta
That is
keep it
perfect.
handy.
I feel so bad for him because he doesn't know we're talking about him.
No, but we're not talking bad about him.
We're speaking his name into the ether, I suppose.
Yeah.
It's uncanny though.
How do you think I felt? I came walking out of the bathroom and I was just like, "Whoa, Ernie! Oh, wait a minute!" It's like, "Whoa! I swear to God, that was Ernie for a second."
I would like to imagine like if you approached him and said Ernie, like you turn him around and he says, "Unhand me, good sir."
Yeah, he's just all, "What are you doing, bud?" He says the deepest voice ever. He's all, "Don't touch me." I'm
like who is this?
Okay. Yeah,
Is this
you're
like
not
Sam
Ernie at all.
Rockwell? Oh wait, what's
You're
his
not my
name?
high-pitched voice friend at all. Holy cow.
Oh, Sam Elliott. Him with the Sam Elliott voice.
That'd be great.
Like the voice that's deep enough to do like 4 truck commercials.
Yeah, yeah. He's
All
just all,
American.
"Don't touch me." Whoa. You are not Ernie. You are not Ernie at all.
Sonic
Does
Rock
he have
Man has a
full
great
hair?
question.
No. Can we get a recap of how did you guys run into him? We were at Designer Con, and like I said, I came walking out of the bathroom and I saw him and I was like, "Oh my God." And then we were hanging out at High School Creations booth and he walked by and all of us were all, "Oh my God, it looks like Ernie. It's Ernie." Yeah, Sonic Rockman. Yeah, Yoko saw him too. She did.
Sorry, I'm seeing like Stormfire Blizzard's comment. I'm sure it's a typo because yeah, that took me for some
Spider,
time.
a person, and we got Spider-Man. What do we get if Spider-Man bites a person? I don't know.
Spider-Man bites a person.
I have no idea.
6-armed man spider would be cool. Okay, I gotta charge my phone. My phone stand is crunching my finger. I gotta take this off.
Okay.
It's hurting.
Blurred Concepts. This is the second time today hearing about One Piece. First was on a sports talk show this morning. They're talking about that One Piece is doing a thing with the NBA and the figures are going for a lot.
Oh yeah, the SH Figure Arts ones, right? Or just merch in general. Oh, I would love a Celtics one. I think they're doing Lakers. That's the
Lakers for what they have. Yeah,
I would love a Celtics one.
Sonic Rockman says, of all the people, it had to be Ernie. Yep, it had to be Bernie. Good old Bernie.
Would you ever want to meet your doppelganger, Cheynee?
I don't think it would affect me in one way or another. I wouldn't have an issue with it.
I wouldn't mind seeing mine.
Yeah.
I think they would be disappointed in me. They're like, you're a Bostonian? It's like, I can't help it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I feel you there. No, I am me. And me and you, doppelganger, we're a lot different. So, Yep. All right. Well, you ready to wrap it up, sir?
Yes. Thank you so much, Cheynee. And also, I want to say thank you to you and Kelly just for making this happen. And also, thank you to everyone for peer pressuring me to do this, and everyone for stopping by. I really appreciate it.
Well, you did a great job, man. You did a great job. Next time, Ernie will have to give you the keys to the city, and you can just fire it up on his channel. So.
Oh, I don't want to get malware if I do it. If I log into his account and it's just like so much spam and stuff, and I'm like, no, it's my worst nightmare.
You would just need to get into the StreamYard, and then once you got into the StreamYard, you could just boot up the stream and whatnot. So yeah. So it should be, you'll have to bug him for that. moving forward. Be like, hey man, if I'm co-hosting here, I need the keys to the city.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But yeah, this was fun, man. This was a good time. Rensu says, I need a new illustration in a Mando suit. No, we need one of Marcus in a Mando suit. That would be ideal. Yeah.
I think with my affinity for blankets, I think I could definitely be just like a second Jawa next to like
There
Darth
you go.
Vader.
That would be cool. That'd be very cool.
Grogu. Sorry. Me as Grogu?
You're all okay. Yes, absolutely.
Me as Grogu with like little teal cookies. That would be great.
Oh yeah.
I love cookies.
Yes, cookies are good. Cookies are good. All right. Well, we're going to wrap it up here. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out with us tonight. I know it was very last minute, but we came here. We talked about things. Jay Shaw stopped by. It was fun. It was a good time. So we had something to watch today, even though Ernie was away. So I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to hit that thumbs up. And Marcus, how do we keep up with you, sir?
You can find me on Instagram at what am I? It's Guy Gin. It's right down there on my name. And you can also find me on Wednesdays on the Fallen Fett Chronicles, as I am a co-host with Ernie. And also I am occasionally in the chats with Toy Migos, both Chat Migos Assembled and They're Not Dolls tomorrow.
All right. And yes, you can find me tomorrow on They're Not Dolls. And go check out the episode of Import Migos that we did. And our Figure of the Month video is up. So go check those out if you've not already. And stay tuned for Toy Fair coverage, because that should be coming soon. So thank you, everybody, so much. It probably won't be a while till we do another Not the Fallen Fett Chronicles. But thank you, everybody, for hanging out with us nonetheless. And have a great night. We will see you next time.
Thanks, everyone.